Hi guys, this is Nassem here. In this video, I compare Archer and Fletcher so that I can help you decide which class to switch to. We only have one more week to decide, so hopefully at the end of this video, you can choose which class you want to go to. Some of these data I was able to come up with myself, but for areas that I lack, I referenced Korean YouTubers so that I can provide accurate information. The categories I will compare the two classes are farming, boss damage, boss rushes, path of glory, arena, Ramoness, and black sun. Let's go over farming first. To compare this, I made sure both classes had the exact CP and AP along with other stats. Let's look at Fletcher first. This is the skill tree that I used. I took 10 measurements, excluded the maximum and minimum values, then took the average of the remaining 8 data points. Fletcher's KPM was 204.46. As you can see here, Fletcher moves a lot while farming. If you leave your phone in sleep mode and come back later, you will see Fletcher in a corner, which makes farming efficiency even worse. Now let's look at Archer. This is the skill tree that I used. I also took 8 data points for Archer, and his KPM was 224.2. Let's look at how Archer farms. Unlike Fletcher, Archer stands in one spot and does not move around a lot. This gives Archer more time to farm efficiently. So for farming, we can say that Archer is better. For boss damage, a Korean YouTuber named Step did a really nice job with comparing boss damage for all classes. I will leave his video's link in the description if you want to check it out yourself. He measured the time it took to bring down Kabwalamil's HP down to 10 lines. Archer took 72 seconds, while Fletcher took 89 seconds. Step used the following skill trees for both classes. Boss damage is important because we get more rewards for doing more damage to world bosses and field bosses like Muraka, which we will get in the future. The boss damage data should carry over to boss rushes as well. Since Archer is better with boss damage, Archer should be quicker with boss rushes as well. Now let's look into Path of Glory. Path of Glory is basically a mix of farming and bosses, so we can expect which class to win here. However, I still did some testing. I placed Archer and Fletcher here, kept all the other classes the same. I started the timer when the first wave's timer was at 175 seconds. I stopped the timer when this dragon died. If I get any spirits, that would affect the clear time, I just started over. I was surprised because Archer's average clear time was 1 minute and 56 seconds, and Fletcher's average was 1 minute and 57 seconds. This is probably because there are 5 other classes that influence this content, so I would say this is a tie. Let's move on to the arena. Arena is a 1 versus 1 mode. The most important thing in the arena, in my opinion, is immunity frames. If you are not sure what immunity frames are, I suggest you watch this video in the card. Fletcher's immunity frames are longer than Archer's immunity frames. As you see here, I cannot be CC'd while using this skill, and the skill duration is very long. Again, here's another example of dodging a crowd control with Fletcher's immunity frame. Because Fletcher's immunity frames are so long, it is easy to avoid being CC'd. So I will have to give this to Fletcher. This is the PvP skill tree that I used for each class. Ramoness is similar to Arena, but this is a 3 versus 3 mode. There are also a lot of objectives to fight over. I have a Ramoness guide as well, so if you're interested, you can check that video in the card as well. In Ramoness, it is important to destroy the orbs that spawn in random locations. This means it is important to run to the orbs as fast as you can. I will have to give this to Fletcher because Fletcher is the more mobile class. The last content I want to go over is Black Sun. Black Sun is a lot of farming for weaker guilds, but it is a lot of chasing and running away for stronger guilds. If your guild's goal is to farm a lot of points, Archer can be a good choice. If you are in a stronger guild and you do a lot of chasing, Fletcher is more mobile, like I mentioned before, so I would recommend Fletcher more. Overall, we can see that Archer is better with PvE content. As we saw in the video, Archer stays in one spot and constantly deals damage. On the other hand, Fletcher wastes some time moving around, but this becomes an advantage when it comes to PvP content. I hope I was able to help you choose classes. I'm really curious about what classes you guys went to, so please let me know in the comments. Alright, peace.
I need to know if you'll give me a second chance. They don't come around often, but please, you know I can't stand it when you don't talk to me.